Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I haven't stopped making videos about this thing, man. I'm actually making two in a row. It's unusual because there's just very little news happening around the token, but it's pumping. You know what? There's absolutely no doubt that AMP is on a bit of a ride right now, up 25% over the last 24 hours. And it's wonderful, man. It's wonderful for them, wonderful for the community. The volume is up. It's excessive. I'm still gonna say that it's overvalued based on what the token does, not what it can do, but what it's currently doing. And you know what? I don't think. Oh, I do have that. So you know what? We'll get into it right after this. I haven't used this graphic in a long time. Be right back. Now the AMP vets, the guys who have been in this thing forever, and it's not like an OG token, but it knows where the OGs live. I mean, it's been around for a long time. It's been through a couple of iterations. It's been through a lot of stuff. The interesting thing about it is now that it's showing up front page, and I didn't look at Coinbase, but it's probably way up there, getting towards the top of the list as far as percentage gains, considering what's actually going on today. And what's going on today is just nothing. I mean, if you break out the Bitcoin chart, I'm not a Bitcoin guy. All right, I don't care. I'm indifferent to it. AMP right now does effectively everything that Bitcoin does, meaning that it can be used to settle debts, to use to purchase things. So I'm just illustrating the fact that Bitcoin has been flat. It's going to be flat until tomorrow. I mean, you know what? We looked up the Forex. It has nothing to do with AMP. Just hear me out. Based on what was coming out yesterday on the Forex, man, we just got red numbers up and down, up and down. All the purchasing manager indexes just down all the way across the board. There wasn't a lot of positivity there. Even the U.S., it's still under 50. And anything under 50 suggests that there's a contraction of manufacturing. So there's not a lot of positivity that's going to be going into crypto. And tomorrow we're probably looking at an interest rate increase. At least that's what the you know what? We're probably going to get the interest rate increase. That's yeah, they're going to give us a quarter point. Whole separate discussion, but. Let's get back to AMP for a second here. Now, the fun part that I'm gonna be really, really kind of dining on this is there are a lot of people, even people who've been in crypto for a while, that have never heard of AMP. They have no idea what it is, what it does. They have no idea the history of it. All they know is that it's up. That's what they know. They're going to see it. They're going to see this thing going up. They're going to see $101 million worth of volume. I mean, a lot of volume on this. That's what they're going to see. And they are absolutely going to pile in because that's kind of what you're seeing right over here. Let's pull up we'll pull up the actual AMP chart. That's what you're seeing right here is just a whole bunch of people piling in. Now that's fine, man. Look, this is crypto. This is what happens. Now, getting back to the AMP OGs, we've seen this over a period of time. AMP will come up, it'll just run loose for a little bit, and then it'll settle right back down. So the question for the Empire, for the buyers, holders, believers, is ask yourself simply, what makes this token go up right now? What makes my token go up? Currently, the only thing that's going to make this token go up is more people buying it than selling it. The usage on this is minuscule, if at all. The news that's come out about this, aside from the fact that there's a little update on the Spend app, they're going to make the places to pay, they're going to make it load faster. And apparently it took them 18 months to get there. But there's no wicked usage coming up. There, at least nothing that's been released. There's no news. There's no announcement. There's no SDK. There's no anything. So at this current time, the thing that makes my token go up, the thing that makes AMP go up, is more people buying it than selling it. Now, if you can rationalize that, then you know what to do right now. And it really does matter because this market sucks. I'm sorry, man. Up and down, this market sucks. And the moves you make right now in a bear market, in a down market, the moves you make right now become exponentially greater if the market actually regains some steam. Now, a lot of people are talking about the mythical bull run. I literally don't see it happening. What happened 2019, 2020, 2021 was a bubble. All right, it was a bubble. And the funny thing about bubbles is, unless we're talking real estate, they don't come back real often. And very few worlds do I see AMP ever regaining its all-time high. And I could say that about 95% of the tokens out there. I don't see them regaining the all-time high. You're basing everything on a bubble. So now that the bubble is burst, I mean, widely, now you have to start to get rational. So when you see something like this and you see a big ass pump like this, we're going to talk about it on the live stream tonight. By the way, we put on a great live stream. Everybody's welcome. We take all questions. Don't dodge anything. 1800 Central. But when you see something like this and you are in something like this, the question is, what do you do with it? Now, I'm not going to give you financial advice. We don't do that here. I think anybody reasonable, anybody rational is going to be knowing what they should be doing right now, and particularly the OGs, the original gangster AMP the people who were buying in at 3 cents when 3 cents was very, very low for it. I think they're going to be doing what they are supposed to be doing right now, or what they believe that they should be doing. If you think it's going to carry on, well done. Ride it to the moon, or even better, tune into some technical analysts, because they're going to suddenly start talking about this one again. So for the TA oracles, they're going to be having a field day. There's a lot of action on the token, and whenever there's a lot of action, it's very, very easy to do TA. So yeah, let them get out there and have fun. I'm banned from the both the Reddit and the Discord, so I have no idea the mood of the community. That's why I feel very comfortable doing these videos like this. It's like, I don't even know if people watch them. I spend so much time talking about AMP when it's down, and because that's all it's been for the last 18 months, down, and that it's fun to actually talk about it when it's having a little pump, particularly on a day like this. Again, the vets, the guys who've been through the whole thing, who truly understand this coin and understand where it's going to gain organic value, they know what to do. Odds are good that they're already doing it with the amount of volume that is happening on this token right now. And let's be real, man. I mean, I'm loving the 25%, man. If you can get 25% overnight, Jesus, well done, particularly in this market. But with the amount of volume that is happening right now, and the token price only increasing about 25%, it's pretty clear that the bears and the bulls are just they're having at it on this one. What I'm afraid of is that a whole bunch of people are going to come in here and get sucked into this. They're going to see the gains. They're going to pile in. Oh my God, I'm going to be rich. And then it's going to settle back down to about 0.0020 again. And what we're going to create is the new wave of people who say they bought it. who say they bought at the top. Oh, I bought at the top at 0027, and you bought at the top. So, you know what? Mixed bag there. Anyway, guys, look, man, we're going to talk about it a little bit tonight, our live streams. We've been getting very, very philosophical. So it's actually fun to talk about one that most of us have been in over a period of time. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, questions or comments, scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.